Welcome to the continuous daily video blog. Today we have 3 topics. Topic number 1. Should sugar be put on the restricted substances list?
You're talking about controlled substances.
Yes, controlled substances. I think yes. Given the number of illnesses connected to sugar consumption, I think it's pretty clear from a logical perspective that sugar should be made a controlled substance. Get rid of it out of all the foods. If it's not a naturally occurring sugar thing in food, it shouldn't be added, ever.
Okay, so I have a different point of view because my husband is always saying government spending should be further cut and further cut and further cut. He has no idea what it means to put, don't talk through me, sugar on the list of controlled substances. So there would be a lot of manpower involved. Sugar would have to be seized at the border. There would have to be import and export permits for sugar. It would have to be monitored. Someone would have to do the monitoring. Someone would have to write the sugar as a controlled substance regulations. It would have to go through Parliament. It would have to be passed as a bill. And no one wants to spend money doing that. Yes, sugar is evil. Don't talk through what I'm saying. It's my turn now. No, we should have the responsibility to teach our children that sugar is bad, keep it out of the house, and maybe keep them home from school forever till they grow up and leave the house at age 30, which they seem to do now, and you'd have control over the sugar supply. I disagree. You can't rebut it. You have to go to the next one.
Well,
Quick, I have to take Richard Parker to the
You
back.
raised some points there. One is I think the savings in healthcare costs would more than make up for all the other things you just mentioned. But anyway, moving on. Should it be legal to own a vampire?
I'm very pro having a vampire in my possession if I could restrict his feeding, his or her feeding. You see, if I had to go for emergency surgery, I'd have blood stored up from that. Vampire could drain it, I could store it, I could type and cross-match it to be just right for me. Somehow we would identify the AB positive people. I think I could go for that. I have a very dark, cold storage room where he could sleep in a nice coffin. I think there's plenty of room for a coffin. And I've been secretly building one for someone else.
I think it would be a violation of human rights because vampires are people too. You can't own a vampire. You could own a zombie because zombies are mindless like animals. But vampires have feelings, they have intellect, and they are people too, so you can't own a vampire. That's the end of that.
Right, what's the next one?
Should the school curriculum for North America include training on what police are allowed to do to eliminate this thing where the police go to a scene and people actually think they can protest and resist because it's, I have freedom of speech. I don't have to do what you say. You can't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. All that crap that's going on lately. I think a lot of that would be solved if there was like a little piece of maybe social studies, you know, maybe an hour of social studies a year spread into like 3 different 20-minute things that tell all the students in each grade, today's the day we talk about police powers and the police have the power to do the following. And then you can put it on the final exam and it's easy marks. Oh yeah, the police can tell me what to do. They can, you know, take me into custody. And if I resist, they can beat my ass because...
Sometimes it's hard to get him to let me have a chance to talk. So I agree with that. Only I would take it a step further. I would have regular police raids. After they've been taught what they should do, the police send a SWAT team into the school and they say, down on the ground. Anyone that doesn't go down on the ground, handcuffed, taken away.
Tasered.
Tasered. What I know.
Beaten in the back corner.
I think they should have regular, like fire drills. I think they should have cop drills.
Excellent. And as always, if you don't object to what I've said, you agree with me. Ha!
What if they agree with me?
Well, then they have to say so. Because the default is they agree with me.
Okay.
That's all for today.
Bye.
Bye.